Okay, so welcome to FM Tuition Academy. Okay, so you can contact us on, or you can WhatsApp us on, if you're a grade 8 or a grade 9, or you're a parent who has a grade 8 or a grade 9, you can WhatsApp us on 095331204. Okay, that is our WhatsApp line. 09533, actually the 3 is there, there's another 3 there, they're actually 3. So 095331204. The 3 is actually 3, not 2. 3 3s, you can see it, 3331204. You can WhatsApp us on that number if you want us to help someone who's a grade 8 or a grade 9, whether it's a son, a daughter, a cousin, and so on. We can assist them to do online tuitions so that we help them to prepare for the exam. Okay, now if you know that you haven't hit the subscribe button, there is a button there down, it's in red, so hit the subscribe button, subscribe. Okay, there's a button in red down, hit it. So click that subscribe button, click it. Okay, click the subscribe button. Okay, let's go straight into the lessons. Today's lesson in science for the grade 8 and the grade 9s. Today's lesson which we are looking at in science is a topic called cells. That's what we're going to be looking at. So we first need to know, to define what is a cell. So what is a cell? I'll give you two definitions, okay? So a cell is a basic unit of a cell is a basic unit. It is a basic unit of a living. A cell is a basic unit of a. It is a basic unit of a living organism. Okay? So a cell is a basic unit of a living organism. That's a definition. So the other definition, the second definition of what a cell is, I'm giving you the second definition. It is, we're defining a what? I'm defining a cell, A cell. Second definition, cell, it is a functional unit of a living organism. Okay, so a cell is a basic unit of a living organism, or a cell is a functional unit of a living organism. Where are cells found? Where are cells found? Where do you find cells? Maybe you're confused. Where do you find cells? In all living organisms, you find cell. In all living organisms. In all living things. Okay? All living things. When I say living things, I mean living organism. An organism is something alive, like a dog, a cat. So all those have got cells, e.g. Where are cells found? You see, where are the cells found? So cells are found in where are cells found? That's a question. You see, that's a question. Now I'm giving you the answer. They're found in all living organisms. What do I mean when I say all living organisms? I mean anything alive, such as a cat, anything alive, a cow, okay, a dog, you see, a pig, anything alive, a person, a human being, a tree, human being. So even human beings have got cells. Okay, anything alive. So you can find cells in all living organisms, such as cats, birds, cows, anything alive, anything that is moving, snakes, anything alive has got cells. Okay, we have got two types of cells in science. Two types of cells that we have. There is, the first one, in case they ask you what are the two types of cells, the first one is plant cell. Plant cell. The second one is animal cell. As you see, plant cell, it means it's a cell found in plants, and then animal cell is a cell found in animals. Okay, you already know what this is. Now they can ask you sometimes to draw a plant cell. Let's say we are drawing a plant cell. Let's say we are drawing it, and we label the parts. Okay, we label. So let's say we are drawing and labeling. Okay, so a plant cell looks something like this. It looks something like this. So this outside part is called the cell wall. The cell wall. This one outside here is called the cell wall, and then we've got the cell membrane inside. Okay, and then we sometimes have got a nucleus there. This one is called the nucleus, and then here there is what you call the cell vacuole, and then I've got chloroplasts inside here. Actually, chloroplasts are in green with they're usually green. See, these are chloroplasts, these ones. Okay, like that. They are round. So if they ask you to label it, so this outside part is called the cell wall. Cell wall. It's a wall outside, cell wall. And then this one, the second circle, it is cell membrane. Cell membrane. And then this one, the one in red, this one here is called the nucleus. This one is called the nucleus. Okay, nucleus. And then these ones that are like these tomatoes, ones that are around this, they are called the chloroplasts. Those ones like dots, ones are putting here around. They are called these ones inside here. They are called the ones inside. They are called the let me put nicely. These ones here. They are called the chloroplast. And then this thing is called the vacuole. The vacuole. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit about that. Now, that's how a plant cell looks like. Now, an animal cell. What about an animal cell? It also looks like this, but an animal cell doesn't usually have this one, this part called the cell wall. Okay, animal cells don't usually have this cell wall, this one out. The outer one is not there in animals. So let me draw an animal cell so that I make you understand. So an animal cell, we're looking at an animal cell, meaning it's a cell found in animals. So if this is usually an animal cell is in an irregular, it's not regular. It looks like a circle. It's irregular. It has no nice shape. Irregular. So that's how it is. It doesn't have a cell wall. Okay, it has got the nucleus there and the cell vacuole like this. That's all. You see, that's all. So it only has those, and then these are chloroplasts. This is in animals. Okay. Oh, here we forgot something, guys. This whole part. You see, I said these two dotted ones. These are the ones that are dotted. These two dots are called chloroplasts. But this whole thing is called cytoplasm. This whole layer. How can I put it? This whole layer. Listen, this whole layer, everything here. This whole layer, all of this layer, everything here. This whole layer, the whole of this layer is called cytoplasm. With input, it is called cytoplasm. Okay, this whole layer is called cytoplasm. The whole of that layer is called cytoplasm. Okay, so those two dots are called chloroplasts, the ones that are inside, but the whole layer, okay, this whole layer is called cytoplasm. So even here, this entire layer, all of this layer, I mean here we don't have chloroplasts. In the animal cells, we don't have chloroplasts. Sorry, these stomatotids are not there. These chloroplasts are not there. So we don't have, of course, we have got a nucleus, but we do not have, it's like this. This layer, let me use another color. Okay, we said this part is called the what? This is an animal cell. It only has a cell membrane. So it has a cell membrane. This one, the first one, is called the cell membrane. This one is called the cell membrane. Okay, cell membrane. And then this one is called the vacuole. Okay, and then this layer is called, this entire layer, you remember what I said, this whole layer, all of this layer, the entire this layer is called the cytoplasm. This one, the whole of this layer is called the cytoplasm. I've explained in the other one that this layer is called the, this entire layer is called the cytoplasm. But it doesn't have those chloroplasts. You remember chloroplasts? Those ones that are dotted inside, like this. It doesn't have these ones. There's nothing like that. So that's why I haven't put them. So those two dots are not there. Those chloroplasts are not there. So all animal cells don't have chloroplasts. So when they ask you to find this is where you draw an animal cell. There is no cell. This cell for outside here. This one. It's not there in animal cells. It's not there. It only you only have cell membrane. The second layer. This is the one it has. This one. Okay. Okay. That's when I said cell membrane. It has a cell membrane. So it doesn't have a cell wall. That's why I haven't put it. Okay. This one outside. I haven't put it. There's no cell wall outside. So when they ask you what is the difference, they tell you state the difference. Okay. They say the difference. They can ask you to state the difference. The difference between a plant and between a plant cell and an animal cell. they say what are the differences. Okay, so the differences are these. So let me draw a table so that I make you understand. So if this is a table, for example, okay, this side it is the plant cell, plant, not planet, plant, plant cell, okay, and then this side is animal cell. Okay, so all plant cells have got a cell wall. You see, they have the cell wall. Okay, animal cells do not have a cell wall. You see, that's the difference. They don't have a cell wall. Okay, a cell wall. I think I explained this. I showed you here. You see, animal cells have got a cell wall. You remember this part, the outer part, this one, the cell wall. I mean plant cells, sorry. Plant cells have got a cell wall. Have you seen? A plant cell has got a cell wall. This one, the outer layer. But for animal cells, there is no cell wall. This wall outside here is not there. There's no cell wall outside. Okay, it's not there. That's why it's not included like that. Okay. And then the second part, the second difference between a plant cell and an animal cell is a plant cell has got chloroplasts. Have you seen this part? This part, the chloroplasts. Those two dots, the ones that are inside here, those ones, okay, they're called chloroplasts. They have chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a green pigment. But if you check in the animal cells, there are no chloroplasts. See those dots in here, there are no dots here. I haven't put them because there are no chloroplasts. So I haven't included them. They are not there. Okay? Okay, so that's the second difference. So plant cells, they have got chloroplasts. Plant cells have got, they have, plant cells, I'll say they have chloroplast. And then this side, oh, this is one here. That is number one. This is one, second. And then these ones are no chloroplast. No chloroplast. Okay. And then the second one is plant cells. They have got large vacuoles. Vacuole. And then these ones have got small vacuole. Okay. Okay. Lastly, they are in a regular shape. These ones. All animal cells are in a regular shape. You see, but all plant cells are in a regular shape, but animal cells are in an irregular. There is irregular shape. Okay, that's how they are. That's a bit about cells, guys, in case you didn't know. And then the next thing is you need to know also the functions of cells. Okay, what are the functions of each part of the cell? So I want to explain the functions. So which parts are those? The ones that we have done so far. We talked about one. We talked about the nucleus. What is the function of a nucleus? Nucleus. What's the function of a nucleus? Okay. The function of a nucleus, guys. The function of a, looking at the function of the nucleus. We are now defining the functions of these parts. Okay? We said what are the functions of each part? Okay, the functions of each part. We'll start with what? We were supposed to start with the nucleus. I was looking at the functions, sorry. The functions of each part. So the first part we're going to start with is the nucleus. So the nucleus, what's the function? The nucleus contains genetic material and controls all cell activities. Nucleus controls all cell activities and carries the DNA, genetic information. So in the nucleus there is a DNA, and so the nucleus, it controls all the activities of the cell, all the activities happening in the cell. It's the nucleus that controls them. At the same time, the nucleus, it carries the DNA. Okay, in the nucleus is a DNA. Also, the DNA carries the DNA for genetic, here it is, for genetic material or genetic information. So the nucleus has got genetic information. It carries DNA for genetic information. Okay, next. The next part is the cell wall. The cell wall, you can see the cell wall is the one that was outside. It protects the cell, that one. It protects the cell. It protects the cell. And is fully permeable, meaning allows all dissolved materials to pass through. Okay, such as water, carbon dioxide, and so on. It's fully permeable, so it means it has got specific holes which allows all the materials to pass through. Okay, so that's a bit about the cell wall, and then the next part is the cell membrane. 3, the cell membrane. What does it do? Cell membrane is selective permeable. That one was fully permeable. The cell was fully. This one is selective permeable. Permeable. Meaning it allows some, not all, some substances to pass through. Okay, these substances include water. It can allow water, it can allow oxygen, okay, and even carbon dioxide and carbon dioxide. Even carbon dioxide. So it is selective permeable. So the word here is selective permeable, this one. So because of that, it allows certain substances to pass through. When I mean certain, I mean water, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. Okay? And then for we have got chloroplasts. Those ones that are found only in the plant cells. You see? They are used for photosynthesis. They are They are chloroplasts. They attract and absorb light for photosynthesis. So the reason why I've got chloroplasts is they have got this part called chlorophyll. So they attract and absorb light for photosynthesis. Okay. And then question 5. Part number 5. We've got the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like structure. It is a jelly-like substance. Jelly-like substance. It's a jelly-like substance which contains sugars, water. So it contains sugars and water. Okay, sugars and water. Okay, so cytoplasm contains sugars and water. It is like a jelly-like, contains sugars and water. And then I've got the vacuum. It contains cell sap, which is a solution of dissolved mineral salts. Mineral, M-I-N-E-R. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, so let me write. Contains said is a solution of dissolved mineral salts. Okay, so basically that's a little bit about cells. We also have got types of cells. See, types of cells. There is the red blood cells. Okay, these ones, they carry oxygen around the body. They carry oxygen. This is why oxygen, this is G. Oxygen around the body. And then we've got the white blood cells. The second part is the white blood cells. The white blood cells, what do? They fight diseases. These fight and destroy. So these ones, they fight and destroy. diseases such as germs. So the white blood cells, they fight and destroy, actually the proper construction, they fight and destroy bacteria. They fight and destroy germs and bacteria. To prevent diseases. To prevent diseases. Yeah. So the white blood cells, they fight the bacteria that enters into your body, or any germ that enters your body. Your body has got white blood cells, so those white blood cells, they're the ones that defend your body against diseases. So those white blood cells will kill any germ, any virus that enters your body. Okay, those are the white blood cells. And then the red blood cells, they transport oxygen around your whole body. We end here.